So let me show you around my new place. I have literally just picked up the keys. The flat is completely and utterly empty. So we have now moved into a 2-bedroom flat. So as a house that was converted into 2 flats, we're on the ground floor flat. It's a lot smaller than what we had before. And first coming in, there's a little bit of a musty smell, but that's probably because no one's been here. Open the windows, put some air freshener in, and everything's good to go. But I've just seen that the managing agent got the keys. He explained everything to me, much more professional. The contract was razor tight, and I read that thing like 10 times over. I feel much lighter, and I want to show you around the property. But just before I do that, I got the keys in the middle of May, and the night before I get the keys with lots of different stuff to move into the property, I go and slice my finger open. I was cutting a melon and accidentally slipped and took a complete layer of my finger off. So off to A&E last night to go and get it all glued back together, and I've got this thing on for a week. So not only am I now moving house, running business, dealing with my ex-landlord now, and trying to move into a new property with a bad hand, but hey, that's what life throws at us. So let me flip the camera around, walk you through the property and show you what it's like. So I'm standing in the corner of my living area. It's a kitchen and living area. We're not sure if to put the TV there because my mum said to put the TV there so you don't get the glare from the window, but then there's a window there, so we're not going to win. So it can either go there or it can go on this wall just here. But then we walk down, so it's a bit of a quite a big front room area. So I'm just going to turn around before I show you the kitchen. So it's nice big space for my son and I. We've got plenty of room for our sofa, our TV, lots of plug sockets, so we are good to go. And then it goes into our kitchen, which again is fantastic because then I can cook and still be present with my son. So it's already got its built-in fridge freezer. There is this little thing here which is going to be sorted, so everything's going to be sorted, so I don't have to worry about anything. It's got lots of cupboard space. It has a dishwasher, and people, the most exciting thing, it has a working oven. It actually works. Also just here we have a washer dryer. Okay, not just a washing machine that doesn't work, like the oven didn't work, the washing machine didn't work in the old place. This is a washer dryer, and this is just amazing, absolutely amazing. It's going to be so great in the winter. A little bit of work needs doing with the boards at the bottom. That's going to be done in the next couple of weeks, he said. So they just ran out of time. To get the keys, they wanted me to get into the property. It wasn't me that asked, it was them that wanted me to get in. So then we're moving down into the hallway. So we've got a nice long hall, which my son will love because he can kick the ball to and from. And then we've got the doorway, and a little bit of space here so I can put a coat rack there and stuff. This is our door buzzer, so we're completely and utterly safe. So I can let people in through that. In here we have a storage cupboard, and yes, that's come off, but it's only come off because he showed me where the water tank was. So the water tap is just behind here, just like this. So he just took that off to show me where that is. So I just need to put that back on. But there's plenty of space to put like my hoover, my ironing board, my weights. So I'm really happy with that. I just got to put that board back. And then we move into, weirdly, my favourite place, the bathroom. And look how gorgeous this bathroom is. It's absolutely stunning. I got this nice little towel rack here, plenty of space just here as well. Got a shaver plug, which obviously I won't need. Nice big mirror. Look at this gorgeous bath, and the ceiling goes all the way around. I'm not sure if the water will come off of that, out of this glass thing, but we will try that in the next few days and let you know. And it's just stunning, isn't it? It's just such a beautiful bathroom, nice and big, plenty of room to get ready in. Absolutely love it. And it's got an extractor fan as well, because this guy is a professional. And then we're moving into the bedrooms. Now, a lot of people are going to argue with me on this, saying that the parents should have the big bedroom, but I'm actually going to have the smaller bedroom this time, because my son has been through so much so much with our ex-landlord, and there will be another video, unless it's already up, about what actually happened and how my son felt with our landlord. But yeah, I've got 2 plug sockets just there. I've got radiator on the outside wall, and I've got built-in wardrobes. And if you look, the doors are level, so the one before wasn't. So I've got plenty of room in these, and then I've got plenty of room here as well. So how wonderful is this? I've got a nice built-in wardrobe. And then we move into the second bedroom, which is right across the hall, which will be my son's bedroom. He's going to have the bigger bedroom. So we can play a little football and have a little fun. So this is where he's going to be staying. So we're going to put his bed over here, probably his desk here, and it's got plug sockets. So in the last house, we had one single, like just that one, just that in his room, and now we have 2 plug sockets, double plug sockets just there, and an aerial for his TV, and then he's also got his own built-in wardrobes as well. So we've got all of this, and yeah, there's a few marks in the wardrobe, but I'm not too fussed on that after what I've just lived in for the past 6-7 months. I think I can cope with a bit of crayon on the wall, but that is the new property that we are in. So there we go, we are finally out of that rotten house with that rotten landlord and we are in our own lovely little apartment. There's no garden I have to do any work on. Anything that happens in the house or out, anything that happens inside the property, I have to speak to the managing agent and the landlord, and anything that happens outside the property, I have to speak to another managing agent that deals with the grounds. And it's basically if the bushes that are just out the window here get overgrown and hitting the window, just give them a call and they'll come and trim them up. But apparently they're very good at making sure that everything is okay anyway. And the best thing is, the thing that I love the most, I am a 10-minute walk away from where my son goes to school. He's 10 minutes, we are 10 minutes away from his school, and that's a 10-minute walk and a 2-minute drive. I'm so close to his school, which is great because when he goes to secondary school, we're in the catchment area. We weren't in the catchment area before. We want the school we wanted him to go to, but now we are fully in that catchment area for the school we want him to go to when he goes to secondary school. I'm a bit closer to my brother. I'm still close to my mum. So yeah, it might not be our forever home, but it's definitely a place to restore ourselves and regain who we were. My son and I lost ourselves in that house. I had people talking to me the other day, people who know me very well, people that have known me for over 20 years and said, you are a shell of a person that you were when you first moved in. And that landlord and that house has literally took a lot away from me. So this new place, it's not a new adventure. It feels like an entire new chapter of my life. But this new place is a place for my son and I to regain ourselves, find peace, find calm, and bring ourselves back to who we are. Now, that place was an awful place for us to live in. But we live and we learn from experiences, and I'm very happy and I'm very relaxed and I'm very calm to now be in this property for at least 3 to 5 years, and then we will hopefully move again into our forever home. But let me know what you think. I haven't said anything before. You've probably seen this in my previous videos, but I haven't said anything before because they watch my YouTube channel and they criticize me and they have a go at me and they send emails to me and they're really nasty people. And so I just wanted to keep it all quiet until I got the keys in my hand to say that this property is now mine. It is not a council place. It's not a housing association place. This is a private rented house that I am paying for. It's only a little bit more expensive than what I was already paying, about an extra £95, which I am a budgeting person. I always have money left over at the end of the month. So it was in my budget, and I might have to cut back on something else in the future. But right now we can manage it. But if it isn't already up, it will be up next week, the story of what really happened. If it is up, I'll link it in the description box below for you. And let's start a new chapter, not a venture, just this is a new chapter. And the best thing is I don't have to do any work. I don't have to do any decorating. He said I can make it my home. If I want, I can change the curtain poles, make it mine, be how much I feel comfortable with, just like with accessories and stuff. Like, I'm just really happy. I'm calm. And I feel like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And now I can focus on other things in my life that I've had to put on hold. So I just want to say thank you so much for sharing this journey with me. It's been a very long journey, but I really appreciate you sharing it with me. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also share it with a friend if you think they will enjoy it too, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.